Welcome to HD Coins World. Today, we're diving into the top 10 most valuable dimes still in circulation, and you won't believe how much some of these are worth. Could a simple dime in your pocket be worth thousands or even millions? Stay tuned as we reveal the key features, rare errors, and exactly what to look for to spot one of these hidden treasures. Make sure to watch till the end. You might be holding a fortune without even knowing it. Let's get started. Number 1. How to spot rare dime varieties. Have you ever checked your spare change and wondered if you might be holding a rare and valuable coin? Today, we're diving into the 2008 Roosevelt dime, one of the most valuable dimes still in circulation. This coin might look ordinary, but rare varieties and errors can make it worth far more than face value. Some collectors have even found them in pocket change without realizing their true worth. Could you be the next lucky one? This 2008 dime was minted in Denver, but not all of them are valuable. What makes this coin stand out are the rare errors and key features that collectors hunt for. The first thing to check is the mint mark, D below Roosevelt's neck. Without it, the coin could be an error variety. Next, look at the lettering and edges. Some dimes have misaligned or doubled elements, which means they were struck with slight variations that make them extremely rare. One of the most sought-after errors is the doubled die variety. If you notice extra thickness or shadow-like doubling on the word Liberty or In God We Trust, you could be holding a dime worth serious money. Another key error is the off-center strike, where the design appears shifted. Even small misalignments can increase the value significantly. Collectors also look for full bands on the torch on the reverse. If the horizontal bands are fully defined with no wear, your dime could be a high-grade specimen, which adds to its rarity. These coins in top condition, especially with rare errors, have sold for impressive amounts at auctions.so. When was the last time you closely examined a dime in your pocket? Have you ever found an unusual coin? Let me know in the comments. Your next coin discovery could be worth an unbelievable amount. One rare 2008 dime even sold for $42,000. Number 2. How to spot rare 1967 dime varieties. Collectors and coin dealers are constantly searching for rare 1967 dimes because their value keeps rising every day. Some of these coins are still out there in circulation, hiding in pocket change, waiting to be discovered. Could you be the one to find one of these valuable dimes? The 1967 Roosevelt dime was minted during a time when the U.S. Mint didn't use mint marks. That means no D for Denver or S for San Francisco, just a simple design. But what makes this coin valuable is the rare errors and high-grade examples. Look closely at the details on Roosevelt's face, the lettering, and the edges. A strong, fully struck design with sharp details can make this coin highly desirable. One of the key errors to watch for is the doubled die variety. If you see noticeable doubling in the words Liberty or In God We Trust, you may have a rare piece. Another major error is the off-center strike, where part of the design is missing due to a misalignment during minting. Some of these errors, depending on how severe they are, can turn an ordinary dime into a collector's treasure. Another feature that increases value is full torch bands on the reverse. If the bands are fully separated and show clear lines, your dime could be worth a lot more than 10 cents. High-grade dimes with little to no wear can sell for thousands at auctions. Have you ever found an unusual dime in your collection? Do you check your pocket change for rare coins? Let me know in the comments. The next valuable dime could be hiding right in your hands. One of these rare 1967 dimes even sold for $68,000. Number 3. How to spot rare 1977 dime varieties. Some of the most valuable dimes are still in circulation, and collectors are always on the hunt for them. The 1977 Roosevelt dime is one of those hidden gems, and its value keeps climbing. Could there be one sitting in your pocket right now? The 1977 dime was struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, but not all of them are valuable. What makes certain dimes stand out are rare errors, high-grade conditions, and unique varieties. If you find a dime with sharp details, a strong strike, and no signs of wear, you might be looking at a coin worth far more than face value. One of the key errors to look for is the doubled die variety, where the lettering or date appears slightly duplicated. If you see doubling on Liberty, or In God We Trust, you might have something special. Another error that can increase value is the off-center strike, where the design is not properly aligned, creating a unique misprint that collectors love. On the reverse, check the torch. If the bands are fully separated and well-defined, your dime could be a high-grade specimen, making it even more desirable. Collectors pay top dollar for dimes in pristine condition with rare errors. But here's something even more shocking. Another Roosevelt dime, a 1969 S-proof dime with a rare doubled die, once sold for an incredible price at auction. These coins are out there, and people are finding them. Have you ever checked your dimes for rare varieties? What's the most interesting coin you found? Let me know in the comments. One of these rare 1977 dimes even sold for $62,000. Number 4. How to spot rare 1980p dime varieties. Most people overlook dimes, but some of them are worth far more than just 10 cents. The 1980p Roosevelt dime is one of those hidden treasures still in circulation, and collectors are always searching for it. Could you have one of these valuable dimes without even knowing it? The 1980p dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and its value comes from specific rare features. A high-grade dime with sharp details, no signs of wear, and a strong strike is always more desirable to collectors. But what truly makes this coin valuable are the rare errors that set it apart from the rest. One of the biggest errors to look for is the doubled die variety, where the lettering on Liberty, or In God We Trust, appears slightly doubled. Another key error is the off-center strike, where the design is noticeably shifted, making it unique. Even small misalignments can add significant value. Check the torch on the reverse as well. If the horizontal bands are fully separated and clearly defined, your dime could be a high-grade specimen, which makes it even more valuable at auctions. Have you ever found an unusual dime in your collection? Do you check your pocket change for rare coins? Let me know in the comments. One of these rare 1980p dimes even sold for $57,000. Number 5. How to spot rare 2000D dime varieties. Most people don't think twice about the dimes in their pocket, but some are worth far more than just 10 cents. The 2000D Roosevelt dime is one of the rare finds still in circulation, and collectors are always searching for these valuable coins. Could you be holding one without even realizing it? The 2000D dime was minted in Denver, and while most are common, a few have rare features that make them extremely valuable. High-grade examples with sharp details and no signs of wear are always in demand. But what really sets this dime apart are the rare errors and varieties that collectors hunt for. One of the most important errors to look for is the doubled die variety. If you notice slight doubling on Liberty, or In God We Trust, you could be holding a rare piece. Another valuable error is the off-center strike, where the design appears shifted, making each coin unique. These misprints can turn an ordinary dime into a collector's dream. Pay close attention to the torch on the reverse. If the bands are fully separated and sharply defined, your dime could be a high-grade specimen, adding even more value. Coins in top condition, especially those with rare errors, have sold for shocking amounts at auctions. Have you ever checked your pocket change for rare dimes? What's the most interesting coin you found? Let me know in the comments. One of these rare 2000D dimes even sold for $36,000. Number 6. How to spot rare 1989p dime varieties. Have you ever wondered if the change in your pocket holds a hidden treasure? The 1989p Roosevelt dime is one of those rare finds still in circulation, and collectors are constantly searching for them. Some of these dimes have sold for unbelievable amounts at auctions, and you might have one without even realizing it. The 1989p dime was minted in Philadelphia, and while most are common, a few have key features that make them extremely valuable. Coins with sharp details, full luster, and no significant wear are always sought after by collectors. But what really makes this dime special are the rare errors and varieties that increase its worth. One of the most valuable errors is the doubled die variety. If you see slight doubling in Liberty or In God We Trust, you could be holding a rare coin. Another error to look for is the off-center strike, where part of the design is missing or misaligned. These mistakes make each coin unique and highly collectible. The reverse of the dime is just as important. If the torch bands are fully separated and show sharp details, your dime could be a high-grade specimen, which significantly boosts its value. Many collectors pay top dollar for these coins, especially those with rare minting mistakes. Do you check your pocket change for rare dimes? Have you ever found an unusual coin? Let me know in the comments. One of these rare 1989 p dimes even sold for $52,000. Number 7. How to spot rare 2011 p dime varieties. Could you be carrying a dime worth thousands without even knowing it? The 2011 p Roosevelt dime is one of the most valuable modern dimes still in circulation, and collectors are always on the hunt for rare varieties that can bring in huge profits. If you come across one of these hidden treasures, it could change everything. The 2011 p dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and while most are common, a few stand out due to their unique features. High-grade examples with sharp details and original luster are always in demand, but what truly makes this dime valuable are rare errors and misprints that collectors pay top dollar for. One of the most sought-after errors is the missing clad layer, where the dime appears copper on one side due to an incomplete coating during minting. Another valuable error is the double die variety. Look closely at the lettering in Liberty and In God We Trust for signs of slight doubling. Off-center strikes and die cracks also increase a dime's value, making them even more desirable. Check the reverse of the dime as well. If the torch bands are fully defined and separated, your coin could be a rare high-grade specimen, significantly boosting its worth at auction. Many of these rare dimes have been discovered in everyday pocket change, proving that valuable coins are still out there waiting to be found. Have you ever come across a unique or rare dime? Do you check your change for valuable coins? Let me know in the comments. One of these rare 2011 p dimes even sold for $40,000. Number 8. How to spot rare 1994 p dime varieties. Could a simple dime in your pocket be worth thousands? The 1994 p Roosevelt dime is one of the most valuable dimes still in circulation, and collectors are always searching for rare varieties that can fetch incredible prices. If you have one of these rare dimes, you might be holding a small fortune without even realizing it. The 1994 p dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and while most are common, certain rare features make some of them highly valuable. High-grade dimes with strong details, a flawless strike, and no signs of wear are always in demand. But what really makes this coin stand out are the rare errors and varieties that collectors pay big money for. One of the most sought-after errors is the doubled die variety. Look closely at Liberty and In God We Trust. If you see slight doubling, you could have a rare treasure. Another key error to watch for is the off-center strike, where part of the design is misaligned, making each coin unique. A missing clad layer, which gives the dime a copper-toned appearance, is another rare and valuable error. The reverse of the dime is just as important. If the horizontal bands on the torch are fully defined and separate, your dime could be a high-grade specimen worth far more than face value. Some of the most valuable dimes ever sold have come from ordinary pocket change, proving that these rare finds are still out there. Have you ever checked your dimes for rare varieties? What's the most interesting coin you've ever found? Let me know in the comments. One of these rare 1994 p dimes even sold for $53,000. Number 9. How to spot rare 2005 p dime varieties. Could a dime in your pocket be worth thousands? The 2005 p Roosevelt dime is one of the most valuable modern dimes still in circulation, and collectors are on the lookout for rare varieties that could be hidden in everyday change. If you find one of these rare dimes, you might be holding a small fortune without even knowing it. The 2005 p dime was minted in Philadelphia, and while most are common, A few have unique features that make them highly valuable. High-grade examples with sharp details, original luster, and no signs of wear are always in demand. But what truly makes this dime special are the rare errors that dramatically increase its value. One of the most sought-after errors is the missing clad layer. If your dime appears copper-toned on one side, it means the outer layer is missing, making it a rare find. Another valuable error is the double die variety. Look closely at Liberty and In God We Trust for signs of slight doubling. Off-center strikes and die cracks are also highly collectible, as they make each coin unique. Check the reverse of your dime as well. If the torch bands are fully separated and well-defined, your coin could be a high-grade specimen, making it even more valuable. Many collectors have found these rare dimes in their pocket change, proving that valuable coins are still out there waiting to be discovered. Do you check your pocket change for rare dimes? What's the most interesting coin you've ever found? Let me know in the comments. One of these rare 2005 dimes even sold for $28,000. Number 10. How to spot rare 1991 dime varieties. Could a simple dime in your pocket be worth a fortune? The 1991 Roosevelt dime is one of the most valuable dimes still in circulation, and collectors are always on the hunt for rare varieties that could bring in big money. If you come across one of these rare dimes, you might be holding a small fortune without even realizing it. The 1991 dime was minted in Denver, and while millions were produced, only a few have unique characteristics that make them highly valuable. High-grade specimens with sharp details, a flawless strike, and brilliant luster are in high demand. But what truly sets certain dimes apart are the rare errors and misprints that collectors pay thousands for. One of the most valuable errors to look for is the missing clad layer. If your dime has a copper appearance on one side, it could be a major rarity. Another key error is the double die variety. Check the lettering on Liberty and In God We Trust for signs of doubling. Off-center strikes and die cracks can also add significant value to the coin. The reverse of the dime is just as important. If the torch bands are fully separated and clearly defined, your dime could be a high-grade specimen worth much more than face value. Some of these rare dimes have been discovered in everyday pocket change, proving that valuable coins are still out there waiting to be found. Do you check your change for rare dimes? What's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Let me know in the comments. One of these rare 1991 dimes even sold for $52,000.